Alright, welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by watching, following, hosting, or subscribing, or just generally contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal your characters, adjust their next skill checks, force them to say silly lines, and then reward or punish them by affecting their experience points. Tonight's game, we're playing Rifts by Palladium Books. If you are unfamiliar with Rifts, it's a futuristic version of Earth where natural disasters and war has devastated the Earth's population. Then magic ley lines that crisscross the Earth rip open rifts to other dimensions in time and space, allowing all manner of creatures to repopulate the planet. Tonight, we are joined by Adam playing Billy Wildstar, the Human Ranger. We also have Armand playing Dwyer, the Human Leyline Walker,
Hi.
part-time ox.
Full-time lover.
Then we have Chris playing Rungus, the Blue Sea Water Warlock.
Oh, you're back. You're back. I was doing it for you.
Perfect timing.
It was perfect timing. And Ermslayer as Ermidin, the Dwarven Drunken King.
Emphasis on drunken.
All right. Now, you gentlemen crossed through the tunnels of the Appalachian Mountain, missing most of the dimensional shifting. Got through to the other side, ran into Paragon, the hermitized superhero who's basically given up on trying to help, mostly. And you were struck out a deal where he would help carry this large robot that you found towards the nearest town, which was Alexandria, the place that Dwyer is from. And after almost getting involved with a dragon, an ice dragon, you slipped by and managed to make it to the outskirts of Alexandria, where the remnants of the mostly burned down city were uh, uh, kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Outlies the what's left of the survivors and the inner workings. Much to your surprise, um, there were several DBs that seemed like they were kind of in charge or guarding the residents as they continued to work diligently on attempting to rebuild.
I'm trying to be a better person, but it still seems a little sus.
Yeah. And just for quick notice, if you look on the stream, there's a picture from one of the Rift's books that shows these guys that are kind of patrolling the streets of the outskirts. Um, and if you guys want, you can roll a lore check if you have DBs.
Oh, I don't think I have DBs.
You might
I
not.
have nope. I have demons and monsters. They look pretty monstrous, if you ask me.
They're not monsters, though.
They're a real boy. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm an ox.
You are an ox. And
Beautiful.
and Rungus is a little 6-inch dude riding on your head between your horns. This is what it's come to.
Beautiful. I'm also getting pretty close to leveling. Lords and
Oh, oh,
sort of.
oh my!
Just need a couple more hundred. It's exciting. So, all right. So we're outside of the city. We haven't. Has anyone seen us yet?
As of right now, no one has seen you yet.
Okay. And the only conceivable humanoid beings at this point. Yeah, there we go. That's it, Alice. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Boom.
XP bonus there, yeah.
Thank you much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Get me a little bit closer. All
What
right.
level are you now?
Well,
3?
I'm level 3. Yep.
Okay.
Approaching 4. Faster now.
Very nice, very nice.
So the only humanoids that are visible are Billy, Paragon,
And Ermidon.
and Katarina.
And Katarina. Yep,
Still there?
Katarina's still there.
And the giant ox that you're riding.
Yeah, but you're not humanoid in ox form.
Yeah.
Oh, this is true. This is true. I'm not a humanoid.
All right, so that's cool. So they would only see things
Is that
that
technically
are.
bovine still?
Hmm?
Are oxen bovine still?
I don't know.
Wait. This is an educational stream. We have to find this out.
Yep, I was going to say I'm not 100%
Cool.
sure.
Last
But I
month.
would imagine.
So I think that Paragon's a humanoid. He's human, right? He's not DB appear. He doesn't have a DB appearance, right?
Oh,
No, he
a
does not.
pretzel.
Yep. You don't have a pretzel. Sorry.
Feed me. I'm a sad ox.
Hey,
Please.
Ox is not a bovine, or Paragon is not a human.
So oxen are bovine. They are bovine. Yes. So,
The more you know, kids.
yep. I like that we started the educational stuff off early tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get it out of the way, then we can, we can F off the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Could be fake the rest of the night. All right. Oh no.
All right. So, what do you want to do?
So so this is tough because Dwyer's the one is the ox, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's business here, so I can't do my meta hat. Okay, so Rungus is gonna say, "Well, how are we gonna deal with Dwyer's problems while he's an ox?" Because I'm tiny. Normally that would sound very bassy for any new viewers.
And Dwyer Ox is going to.
Beautiful, nicely done. Ah,
Yes, Atlas. The melting point of silver is 1,763 degrees Fahrenheit.
nice, very good. That may or may not prove useful down the road.
That was our bit from yesterday. Educational bit.
It's a highly educational stream, all days of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I said I'm gonna have to put that as a tag in for our channel advertisement.
you know, you might actually lose viewers though. You gotta be careful.
What?
They will learn very quickly. They're,
Unattractive.
this is not where you go for education.
Yeah.
So,
In fact, you barely go here.
so I think if we get closer, they might think we're workers, and they look like slavers. So I kind of want to hurt them. Maybe. Well, I think we need to back off, get into some cover, and talk to Dwyer about what he hopes to accomplish here. What do you think, Billy? Because right now he can't really communicate. I can't hear Billy.
Yeah. I don't think.
Billy,
I think we got a
you got no voice.
microphone issue.
Yeah, nothing. No audio. Nothing. Still nothing. No. All right, we're gonna ad-lib it.
Hi, I'm Billy.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like try to steer Dwyer towards steer. You get it? Steer. Anyway, steer
We also
Dwyer.
like puns.
away from the DBs that might see us,
Mm-hmm.
slowly, so we just look like workers in the distance. Are there any trees or anything we can go high, or bushes or brush anywhere nearby? I guess not everything's burnt. Is there any like piles of rubble we can go reasonably stand behind and have some strategic conversation?
Oh yes. Like I said, there's like a it's like a burned down city, so you got tons of
Okay.
burned down, half burned down ruins of buildings and stuff to go into.
So I'm going to try to attempt to steer the steer of Dwyer away behind the closest large burnt building.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and turn around, and we'll go that way.
You turned him around, very. How are you doing this? I don't know how you're doing this. Amazing.
Only the highest quality visual effects for this stream.
Amazing. Okay, so it's beautiful. I like your little tag there too. That completes the whole thing. So, are we there? Are we now in cover where
Uh-huh.
no one can see
Yep.
us? Okay, I'm going to return to full size and take off the yoke, the magic ox yoke that turns Dwyer into an.
Whoa! Oh, man. Oh, I really want to eat some grass right now. I don't know why.
All right. I understand the feeling of wanting to eat things that are, barely organic. Perfectly understandable. When you're hungry, Dwyer. So why are we even here, and what do you hope to accomplish? Because I think me steering you as a steer into the potential slaver DBs isn't going to fly. And we know it helped to know what you want to do here. I mean, I'm feel like we need to set these people free if these people are slavers.
Well, I mean, yeah. This town's been through enough already. Especially because of me. So, I just don't know how excited people are going to be to see me.
Well, if you're here to make amends, Dwyer, I'd say a good first step is setting them free from slavery. So,
But do we even know that's what's going on, Rungus?
well, I got a pretty good way of finding out. I'm thinking if we march right up there as DBs, they might attack us if they don't like DBs. Isn't that what you said, Billy? Or who is it? It was you, Dwyer.
That's what
Someone
I thought. Yeah.
said that
Well,
these guys wouldn't like DBs.
well,
So,
Can you
when I
hear
was
me now?
younger.
Yes.
Yes, we
yeah,
can. Yep.
yeah.
There he is.
Guys,
No, you're fine.
I don't know
Okay.
No,
what. It's just been one of those days.
So
no, Rungus, when
Actually,
don't worry, we can.
Ermidon, roll me D100. Actually. Actually.
actually,
Because I forgot you've spent a lot of time on this side of the hills.
Do I get any bonuses?
No.
Oh boy.
I feel like you have a rogue skill drop in there somewhere.
No, he's got a glitch though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Both. One glitch, one skill drop.
Are you sure? I have that raced. I thought we used both of them last time.
No. As soon as I got rid of all of them, people were just like, "Hey, you need more.
Yeah,
Let's
but
give
you
you
did
a
some stuff at the
skill.
end though.
Let's give you a skill." I didn't do stuff. I was just happy that I didn't have any more skill drops. And then people were just like, "Nope."
You happy? No.
Okay.
Take that.
And then yeah, you did your roll. You did your roll. Okay, 36. Okay. So actually, you are gonna know who these guys are, because like I said, you've spent some time on this side of the Appalachian before. Um, you don't know a lot about them, but you do know that they are called Haroon Pirates, and oh, there it is, skill drop Ermidon.
You shout there.
Yeah, for pirates, and that they tend to ride ships all across the coast, and then though you will occasionally come in with raiding parties and raid cities, sometimes killing everybody, sometimes enslaving them and selling them to the Splugorth down in Atlantis. Not necessarily slavers by trade, but they're slavers by convenience, I guess you would call it.
Slavers for profit.
Hmm.
Yes, I do remember this. I choose not to say anything.
Mhm. I'm gonna go
I,
back to the conversation with
I'm just gonna keep on drinking and just
I'm gonna
be fixated on those gems that I was able to gather.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Rungus and go, look, you're right. Something is fishy here because if when we were younger, this city was raided more than enough times for everyone in this city to have a distaste for DBs.
Hmm.
So if there are DBs in this town, something's not passing the smell test. If you catch my drift, Rungus, and it's not you.
Hmm. Yeah, I
You know
reckon.
how it was rated on the Zagat scale?
I'm not familiar with that. Really? Uh, so I think perhaps we we have a couple ways we can handle this. Here's Rungus's idea. Rungus thinks we could just charge in there and kill these slavers, but that isn't exactly my style. So, because they look like slavers, if their way they're pointing at these folks. But at the same time, we could also walk in there, one of us, and see if they could speak to one of the potential slaves or those who seem to be indentured and ask if they are in fact being held against their will.
I've got a wonderful idea, Rungus. Do we have any rope? Tie me up like I am your slave and walk me up into the center of town and try to do business like you want to sell me to these pirates. Get me on the inside.
Okay. And then what? If they say yes.
Sell me.
Okay, but after I sell you, what are you going to do?
What I do best, improvise.
All right, I actually kind of agree with this plan for once. What do you think?
What do we have to stand to gain, even if we figure out if they are slavers?
Well,
I mean, this is my hometown. I mean, if someone's gonna hurt my hometown, it better well be me.
hmm,
Okay.
I don't know if we have anything to gain other than perhaps doing right by these people, which should be, good in and of itself.
Rungus, though, you're gonna have to. You are a big giant teddy bear. You're gonna have to sell it. You might have to hit me.
I think I could manage that.
All right. I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna go like this and go, tie me up.
But, so Billy, if you don't feel this is worth the risk to you, perhaps you could stay back here with King Ermedin, who appears to have no input, and watch in case things get.
I've got a wonderful idea. If I run into trouble and I need you guys, I will make a loud thunderclap sound. I have that magic ability. You'll know a giant thunderclap happens. That'll be your signal to bum rush.
Okay,
But I'll see if I can't figure out any information on the inside.
yeah, and then you can
What
you can create.
what's going on now?
We're gonna sell me into slavery, Ermedin.
To these pirates?
They're
Yeah.
going to recognize you.
Why?
Well, they're not gonna.
They're
The
just gonna
pirates
take you
aren't gonna
both.
recognize me.
They might.
No, I think we'll be okay because Rungus is a DB. I think we'll be okay.
So you don't think that there's ever been a discussion at any point between any possible survivors from this ashtray that could describe what you have looked like and to be on the lookout for you? Or does like no one know?
If my thought process is, if these DBs are here with some sort of nefarious intent, uh, the villagers in the city are not gonna just blindly give them information. Um, I don't. I personally, I think this is our best course of action, unless one of you guys wants to get sold into slavery. But this is my town. I brought y'all here. I feel like it has to be me.
I mean, I'm good with the end result, but instead of putting you in a situation where you might not be able to do what you do best, maybe we should just bum rush them now.
Yeah, or I like that. I do agree. It's possible we sell you into slavery and it works too
It
well.
works a little too well.
Well, like I said, if it works too well, I'll call down the thunder the thunderclap. You guys will know something's amiss, and then we'll do Plan B. Plan B is kick ass.
Oh, but we're bum rushing with 4 instead of 5.
I
Right.
I can hold my own. Tie me tight, but not too tight. If you catch my drift.
Herman, know these guys? Do you know anything about these guys?
These pirate slavers that travel along the shores? They're a bunch of asshats.
Well, I would take that as a yes. Have you ever? Do you recognize these guys? Have you ever worked with them before or had any business with them?
You see how wealthy these peasants are? I never.
All right, very well. Well, I think another option could be that we could walk up to these slavers as a large group. How many do we see, Nat, or with around of the slavers? Did we just do or
You see, quick count just does about 17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Let
around.
me
They're different little groups around patrolling, like I
let
said, the streets.
there are some people in this town that can fight back. We're in the wilderness. These people have had to defend themselves for a long time. If I can get on the inside, find out if there are any of those people left, if there's anyone who's able to fight, we could revolt the entire town.
Hmm, I have an idea. Also, that sounds like it might work, and perhaps we could bolster our numbers with ducks. So many ducks. I
That'll
have.
be that'll be plan B. I like that as plan B.
Your hometown will do it your way. But, but,
Or
but,
there's this giant
if,
machine right here.
if anything feels off, I'm making a judgment call.
Wait,
That's fine. That's fine. If you feel like it's going south and you got to jump in there, go for it. I trust your judgment. Um, and Ermidon, um, do you think we're going to be able to just stand here for however long it's going to take to put that thing together?
I don't know, but I've had fun.
perhaps that's part of Plan B.
How about this? How about this? That'll be Plan C, Ermidon. You start putting that thing together, and we'll we'll go ahead and start with Plan A, and we'll keep on going down the list.
You know C's above A in the dwarven alphabet, right?
Oh
Yeah, but
God.
isn't the dwarven alphabet only a couple inches long?
That's an old ancient dwarven joke.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of like lean over to Rungus and be like, I apologize for everything bad I ever said about DBs. Dwarves are so much worse.
Wait, you did a lot of bad things about DBs?
Oh no, never you. Never you, Rungus. You actually are what made me stop hating DBs.
That's very flattering, actually. No, yeah, this guy is. But that said, Armaden, are you going to work on it or no?
I'm gonna look over, quickly shove my gems away, and grab my tools. You want me to? Oh, with
That would.
pleasure.
That's great. Thank you.
And meanwhile, I'm still standing here going, okay, who's gonna tie me up?
All right.
Paragon says, it might go a little faster if I help lift some of this stuff for you.
Oh, Paragon, that's great. Why don't you help with Plan C? And that way I won't have to see you as much because it's very, very depressing.
Bergon, I know that this is not exactly something you're excited about as you've given up on altruism, but, sometimes even the smallest of kindnesses and goodness can have rippling effects. And even if you live for 1 billion million years and you keep doing small things that never accomplish anything in your mind, to the people you help, it changes everything. It's their whole world. These people are going to suffer for their entire lives unless we do something about it. So to those people, it is a huge change. To you, it's nothing, but only you can maybe do something about it.
I just don't want to be bored standing here.
A fine reason as well. Okay, well, I wasted that speech on him. All right.
It was a very good speech, Rungus. Now hurry the hell up and tie me up.
All right, fine. I'm gonna pull my rope out. I think I have a rope. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I got a rope. Yeah, I got a nylon rope. I'm gonna take the rope and wrap it around his body, like in those movies where they're all rope except for feet, and their hands are kind of sticking out the bottom.
All right, and remember, Rungus, you're gonna have to sell it. I'll sell it if you do.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah, I wanna get up close to Dwyer, and I wanna whisper, "Hey, is Paragon the guy that shot your squirrel, Chauncey?"
Oh no.
I'm gonna go. Thanks, Billy. I really needed that right now.
No problem, man.
And I'm gonna look at Jeffrey, and I'm gonna go, Jeffrey, make yourself scarce. Come back when I need you.
And real quickly, before we get too far into it, there was an XP redemption for Dwyer and one for Rungus
Yes.
Nice, guys.
Thank you.
from
And Irvin.
Good Devil and Gen Washitashi.
Dwarven ABCs.
Oh
Um,
boy.
Oh, and I get XP drops.
And remember, the only thing you know about the dwarven ABCs is that C comes before A. That's the only thing you know.
this will be great.
Oh God, they're all symbols that aren't. I don't know if it's gonna.
This is the best day ever.
Yeah, I have to think about how to work that in. All right, very good. I don't know okay.
Thank you, Atlas, for defending my squirrel's honor.
Right.
I'm just confused. That's all.
Thanks for the XP. All right, so we're gonna. All right, you ready to do this, Dwyer? Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lead Dwyer.
And as he's pushing us out into an area that's more populated, as people can see, I'm gonna keep struggling. Get your filthy hands off me, you dirty DB! Stop! What are you doing?
All right, and I'm gonna smack him on the back of the head and say, "Stop you
All right.
you filthy human."
He's strong. Did that hurt me?
I'm assuming he's going to pull the punch a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I roll
Okay.
for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Wait, that's I have a. Hang on a sec. Where is that? I have a thing for pull punch. Hang on.
Yeah,
I
it
think it's
should
up
be
near
up
the top
where your combat related stuff is.
+5. So what do I have to roll for that?
D20.
D20, I think.
Okay, 1d20 +5.
Yeah. It only took almost a year, but I think I finally got a handle on this system.
Yeah, it's getting good, right?
Let's see. What'd you get? You got yeah, you're fine.
Come on, you rapscallion.
Oh God.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Fine. Do whatever you're gonna do to me. Just get me away from you. I'm tired of smelling your dirty DB ass.
And I have the magic oxygen. So I'm gonna push him towards the the DBs that appear to be leading the group. On.
All right. As you get closer to these things, you can see, of course, they're obviously very stocky. They're got some rough, scaly skin, and a set of 5 eyes. Um, 2 of the eyes on the outside are kind of on like little eye stalks. They're not really like flexible. They just kind of like kind of do more of their own thing while the center 3 are like looking at you. Um, let's see here.
Do they do any approach?
They point their weapons towards you as you start to approach. They have the nose has a flap of skin to plug the nostrils, but it's currently up, and the nostrils are kind of like flexing. And its mouth, as it speaks, you can see that it has lots of short, extended, sharp teeth um, in its mouth. Just,
Perfect.
who goes there?
Pirates! I see slave operation going on here. I have got another for you if you've got the coin. And this one is strong. Look. I'm gonna push him as I can.
Oh, God. I'm gonna look at the biggest one out of the group and go, I hope one of you two smells better than he does.
Oh, his nostrils appear to be weak, but I'm sure you can work with that.
This one of the smaller ones kind of comes over to you and is like sniffing at you and looking at like you're like muscle definition and stuff and trying to like feel you out a little bit. The bigger ones, we're not into slaves trading.
And what is this? What is all this then? It looks like you've got plenty of slaves here. It looks like you could use a little help too. This place is a mess.
Yeah, we happened upon these people who needed a little bit of help. So, in exchange for money, we've decided to act as protection.
I'm gonna look at him and go, oh, that's rich. A DB helping anyone?
So you're saying you don't want to buy this perfectly stout human to protect?
The little one kind of like he's like poking around behind you now,
Okay, what are you?
kind of just poking and prodding on you. The bigger ones says, "Well, I mean, if you guys are passing through, we could probably give you a place to stay, but."
Very good. Do you have lodging inside the city for my ox? He's around the corner.
Sure, yeah, I mean, whatever.
Great. All right. Well, all right. Well, that sounds fine. I'm gonna take the rope off of Dwyer.
Hey, is your slave gonna run away?
I got him if he tries to run away.
At that, I'm going to bolt.
Sell.
I'm gonna run. I was gonna sell it.
He was running.
Tries to run. Can I try to grab him by his shirt?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20, both of you. His is gonna be the Rungus is to strike. Dwyer's is for I guess
Dodge?
technically parry
Parry?
because it's more hand to
Okay.
hand.
It's a bonus for both.
I rolled.
Very good.
Rolled a 10.
I rolled a 15.
All right, he slips out of your hands and starts to
Yeah.
run.
Finally! Freedom!
fool.
The little Haroon guy kind of looks at it. The big guy kind of points at you, and he just kind of shakes his head.
Is there as I'm running, do I see any place that I can kind of like dart into and hide?
Plenty.
Okay.
Remember, this is a fairly big city, and like at least half of it's been burned down, if not more. Probably
Okay, I'm
probably
gonna
closer
look.
to 2/3.
I'm gonna turn a corner, and as soon as I know that I'm out of like eyesight, I'm going to hide, and I'm going to call for Jeffrey.
All right then. Well, I will take you up on your lodging. I'm gonna pull out 100 credit chip and give it to these guys.
They will happily accept.
Thank you for your.
Unnecessary, but gratitude's always accepted here.
Yeah,
He says you guys sounds like the sheriff.
we can. Right.
Better not. Tell me right now.
I'll take your credits off you, you fool.
And my other servant uh, in with me, if you don't mind. Hopefully, the extra credits will cover your trouble.
Your other servant is the ox.
No, there's the ox and a lady coming with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Good. All right, I'm gonna walk back around the corner. Say, Billy, you got to be an ox, and Katerina, you got to come along. We can come in and rest inside, and that way, if Plan B hits, we're already on the inside.
I'm assuming I hear this as I'm working away, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about us?
You just keep working on Plan C, okay? You remember what Plan C is, right?
No.
Okay.
You know how my whole day's been.
All right.
This is just more entertaining than whatever shenanigans you're getting into.
Very good. Okay. So King Ermidon, the plan is if you hear a thunderclap, then hopefully you'll finish building this robot and you can drive it into the city and destroy the pirates. If it comes to that, only if you hear the thunderclap.
Thunderclap. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is more entertaining anyway,
Okay. As long
and I don't need
that you
anything from there.
shouldn't bring the robot in. It's probably a normal thunderclap. We're looking for a magic thunderclap with no rain and no other lightning weather oriented things. You understand, or are you really just too drunk to hear what I'm saying?
I've already lost interest, and I'm back working. Uh, sorry, that's Herman for you. He's still working off the alcohol from the combat earlier in the cave.
Trying to think if I have anything there that I can use, and I don't. Okay. Paragon, do you think maybe you could just stop him from driving the machine of death into the city if it's not a magical thunderclap?
Yeah.
Thanks. I really do appreciate that. I'm sure that doesn't mean much, but it would be nice if we don't have another unexpected catastrophe on our hands. Thank you. All right, Billy, I'm ready when you are. Katerina, you got Billy. You got to be an ox, though. You okay with that?
I think he's the only one who hasn't put the yolk on yet.
Yep.
You're muted.
You're muted. Oh, oh no.
I can't complain. Everyone else has done it.
All right, put the yoke on him.
All right.
Some not by choice, by the way.
There you go.
As you put the yoke on, you turn into an ox.
Great. All right, everyone. Let's head on in. Chombo, you stay out here with them. I think you'll be okay. You could probably look for food or something.
Fucking liar.
I don't even know if you. I fine without any direction. So you just do your thing, Chombo. Okay.
He's made it this far.
All right. So we're all gonna head back towards the city. and towards, I guess, the gates to get inside for our lodging.
Well, you head back to where the pirates are, and they're going to escort you
Okay.
in, so nobody shoots you guys.
Sounds the best way to go.
Dwyer, you
Yes.
called Jeffrey over. He
Mhm.
comes over very quickly.
I'm going to. I have some pencils and a sketch pad in my backpack. I'm going to take out a piece of paper from it, and I'm going to write Rungus a note, and it's going to say, "Dearest Rungus, I hope this letter finds you well." No, it's going to say, "Hey,
This
that
is
was
the
really
dwarven
good."
alphabet.
Yeah, this is the Dwarven alphabet. C-A, and that's all I got, dude. um, I'm gonna say, hey, that was a really good job selling it. I think we really made them think that you are a slave trader. Um, you do your thing. I'm going to sneak around town and see if I can't find uh, anyone who might be able to help us. And then I'm going to give him that note, and I'm going to tell Jeffrey, you know this town just as well as I do. Go find Rungus stealthily, give him this note, and then come on back.
Okay.
We've got some work to do.
He scampers off, and shortly after that, you actually see uh, Rungus kind of pass nearby with the group, or heading back to the group.
Rungus is C-A-B-D-C-A-B-D-C-A-B-D. And it's just gonna he's gonna keep repeating. It's a short alphabet and it starts with C.
Sometimes niner.
I can find the actual dwarven alphabet. It doesn't appear to exist on the internet, so someone's got an opportunity there to develop something new.
Yeah, I think his name is Tolkien.
Yeah, didn't look in the right book.
All right. So what are you doing after that?
I want to, since I know the town pretty well, at least I used to know the town pretty well.
Mhm,
I want
mhm.
to, I want to put my full on like face gear on so that way no one can see me. I have the my old clothes because I wore the no, I never changed into those traveling clothes. I bought a new set of clothes because I didn't know I had them. So I'm gonna wear the traveling clothes. I'm gonna change in this alley or wherever I am, so that way I look completely different than I did when I was the slave. And I want to start walking around town, see if I recognize anybody.
Okay. So you're going to kind of stealth in and then attempt to blend in once you're in.
Exactly. Exactly. Like if I see people carrying things, I'm just gonna kind of like grab something from whatever pile they are, kind of follow them around, look like I'm fitting in.
All right. Do you have a prowl skill?
I do not.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll D100 for me anyway.
This would be the greatest time for those
Your
wonderful skill bonuses.
your body armor gives you -5 to begin with for prowl.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need like 4 of those bad boys. Oh yeah, if I could get 4 of those right away, that'd be great. Because I rolled a 99.
No, you're.
Well, you
I
got
think
There's
one.
we know
Yep,
this.
there's no saving me. I don't think one's gonna do it. So I'm gonna bank that.
So what's gonna happen is you start to try to sneak your way in. A different patrol finds you. You get a little close though. You get close, and they kind of drag you out into the main street, and one rips off your helmet
God
and kind of throws you to the ground.
damn it. No.
And one of the townspeople who's actually working on one of the buildings nearby is actually one of your old neighbors,
I wanna.
and he sees you.
He sees me. Does it look like he recognizes me? Can I kind of like see that in his
Yep.
eyes? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kind of go like I don't know how to with just my face kind of go just shh, shut up, shut up, shut up, be quiet.
And he's like, Dwyer, Dwyer, is that you?
Is he saying that loud enough for everybody to hear?
Yeah. So people start turning around, and
No,
he
it's
kind of
it.
walks over, and the guard is like, you know this guy? It's like, yeah, yeah, he used to live here. He was my old neighbor, and he kind of eyes you up a little bit with all of his eyes, and he says, okay, and then they kind of turn around and walk away.
Do I know this guy's name?
Yes, his name is Fernando.
Fernando. Fernie, you have no idea how happy I am that you just saved me. Oh my goodness.
He's like, where the hell have you been?
Um, well, things kind of got hot around here, and
Yeah, we thought you died and burned in the fire.
no, I didn't burn in the fire. Uh, but I've been out trying to find my way, made my way all the way over the Appalachia.
Wow, that's that's pretty far.
Yeah, it's crazy. I met a whole group of people. They've been kind of nice to me, so I've been trying to do right by them. But you know me, I was always kind of little little trickster.
All right. Yeah, I mean, well, it's good to see you. I mean, what brought you back?
Oh well, you know what, Fernando? Do you remember? Do you remember when we used to drink and we used to hang out outside and we used to sing that song, there was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. You remember?
Yeah,
You
that
remember
was
that?
always my favorite song.
Yeah. Oh man, you're such a card. But listen. On a more serious note, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you like to get your hands on the person responsible for this destruction?
Well, actually, these pirates helped us take care of some of that. The
What do you mean?
well, it was actually an attack by the Splugorth. They were coming to enslave the town, and they ended up burning most of the city down. And a bunch of us
Wait,
kind of escaped for and hid for a while, but the pirates came across us and said they would actually act as protection for us if we wanted to come back and resettle.
so you're telling me this what you Splugorth burned the town?
Yeah,
So you're sure 100%.
pretty sure. I mean, they attacked almost right afterwards.
Oh my goodness. I this Fernie, this is gonna sound crazy, but yeah, all this time I thought I'm the one who did it. I've been running ever since.
You? Why would you think you did this?
I'm gonna cast what is it? I'm gonna cast Ignite Fire on. Um, First off, before I say I'm gonna do it, do I see anything? Do I see anything small close by that I can ignite on fire that's not gonna burn the whole town down? Like a leaf in the middle of a stone path or something like that.
Yeah, you also see a towny costume with a funny mustache and big black square glasses kind of hanging on a clothesline there nearby.
Well, I definitely don't want to burn that.
Well, that's what you see nearby.
um,
I mean, everything else is mostly burnt already, so.
right. Um, I'm gonna take a piece of paper out of my backpack that from that sketch pad. I'm gonna crumple it up, and I'm gonna throw it on the ground, and I'm gonna go watch this, Fernie, and I'm gonna cast ignite fire on it.
All right. So you do that, and magic wasn't necessarily beyond any of you guys in the city, but he's like, "Oh, okay. So you started to pick up on some magic, I see." Uh, but I mean, this is the whole city we're talking about. Like,
Well,
it,
so
it had to light from multiple points in order to do this much damage.
well, look, do you remember when that druid came through town a long time ago? Uh, it- I was talking to him, and magic started fascinating me, so I tried like crazy to learn, and you know how my dad was.
I hated that.
He hated it so much. So I just we got into a huge argument, a huge fight about it, and I don't even remember what happened. I remember ashes and fire and smoke, and I just thought it was me. I thought I lost control of my anger, and I thought I burned everything, so I ran. But you have no idea how relieved I am to hear that someone else burned this town to the ground. I mean, well, it's a tragedy, but it's a weight off my shoulders.
It's a little disappointing they just ran away.
I mean, I thought I burned down everything. I didn't think anyone would forgive me. I thought this is my only chance to have a life. Uh, and it's been hard. It's been a hard life out there. Do you understand how hard it is to live outside of a town in this world?
I can only imagine. We only had to do it for a little bit, and we lost quite a few people trying to do it.
Yes, but I think I'm stronger for it. But
And we
I never meant
normally
for
would
any of
have
this to happen.
never gotten folks like this to help us, but we were
Yeah,
desperate.
what's up with that? I mean, don't get me wrong. Going out into the world, I've learned some things. So, not all DBs are cut from the same cloth, from what I've learned. But no one in this town liked DBs. I don't understand how anyone could even accept help from them. There's got to be people pissed about this.
Yeah, there's some that aren't very keen on the idea, but like I said, what's our alternative? Most of the armory went up, so
Um,
and most of the people that were defending were taken into slavery. So,
but you know what? Of this entire conversation, I didn't even ask. What about my dad?
uh, unfortunately, I haven't seen him since the fire, so it could be either or with him. I haven't seen anything that looked like his remains, though.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, Fernie, is there a place where we can sit down, catch up, get a drink?
Yeah. We got most of the pub kind of fixed. It's not really open yet, but you know what? We can uh, we can slip in for a couple. Nobody will notice.
All right, yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, take the edge off. And I gotta go find my friends. They're probably worried about me. They probably think I got myself into some horrible trouble. I've given them some sort of reputation that I'm a little bit of a problem starter, but eh, it is what it is.
All right. So you guys, what are you gonna? So what do you want to do from there?
Just go to the pub,
Okay,
catch up, shoot the shit. Just light conversation with him.
all right. Me. Ermenden, did you do your rolls? You're on mute.
Not not just yet. But I'm doing that now. Bam. 5 D100s.
A few of those are really good. One of them's not.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I still have 2 skill drops. But
Ooh,
thankfully, I don't have any more skill drops. So,
why? Why would you? You don't.
uh, hey, I can't. Uh, I'm a king here, man.
So the first one failed, the other ones were successes. Is that what you got?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That
I'm gonna,
that
I'm gonna
looks good
come
to me.
back to that. Now, all right. So Rungus and Billy, you meet back up with the town guard, and right before you, greet them a second time, Jeffrey pops over and jumps on your shoulder and hands you a note in Dwyer's handwriting.
Says,
You wanna do it in Dwyer's voice?
Exactly. You hear in your head, dearest Rungus, I hope this letter finds you well. You did a great job in tricking those vile DBs that you are a dirty, dirty slave trader. Take the rest of the crew and find out what you can. I will do the same, and I will catch up with you when I can. Truly yours, Dwyer.
so Matt, I have literacy Dragonese, but I don't have literacy English or.
Oh well, that
That's
does
true.
propose an issue. So you get a piece of paper that looks like a bunch of hieroglyphics.
Oh, I think Dwyer said.
It is the dwarven alphabet.
Yeah, oxen is very, very loud today. Um, I'm gonna hand it to Katarina and say, "Can you read this?"
Uh, Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure she does.
And I'm not going to read it in Dwyer again.
She does, so she can read it too.
And it says that. Wait, I'm sorry. What did it say? It said that
Just was keep doing what you're doing. You did a great job, and he's gonna go see what he can figure out as well.
Okay, very good. Okay, um, got it. Okay, wow, that's surprisingly well worded. I did not realize that he was such a good writer. Shame he doesn't understand that I don't understand him. But okay, so yeah, we're still being led in by the pirates, I guess, or we're
Yep.
coming after the pirates. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little nervous about Ermidon back there with that robot. These guys aren't.
It's fun being the ox.
So we're inside the gate yet, or
Yep. Yeah, they lead you inside. So inside the inner areas, you just see people working away. They don't necessarily seem like they're being mistreated in any fashion. They are just, uh, kind of doing their thing, separate from the patrols and stuff like that.
right? So can I say to Joffrey, I say, Joffrey, look, go try. Can you go tell Ermidon? Actually, don't tell Ermidon. Tell Paragon that no matter what, Ermidon should not attack the town.
I really hope Paragon speaks squirrel.
Jeffrey kind of nods and then turns around and takes off.
Worst case scenario, he does have audio visual playback, so
He does.
All right. So, which
strap that meta hat
way
on.
to the nearest lodging? We could really use some rest and some food and water.
Um, so the guy takes you over to the pub area where Dwyer and Fernando happen to be, and it says, well, um, everything's not quite set up yet, but go ahead and do what you got to do in here. It's fine. We'll have a we'll usually have a group dinner coming up here in a little bit, but there might be some scraps or something in there.
Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it very much.
Mm-mm.
The pub he's taking us to? Pub he said?
What's that?
Is it
Yeah,
the pub he's taking?
yeah, it's a little pub.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that sounds great. Thank you.
Dwyer, did I give you your XP bonus from Atlas
You
when you met
might not have,
Fernando?
but
Okay.
I wrote it down. Thank you, Atlas.
All right. So as you enter the pub, what are you doing with the ox?
Yeah. It's still pirates. Still, can they still see us, or do they go back to what they were doing?
I mean, you can't really tell. They're kind of all over the place, but the ones that currently are walking away from you, they occasionally turn around, but
Okay.
are generally looking in the other direction.
I would like. Actually, I want to say to Billy as an ox. Say, Billy, I know I really kind of stepped in it here. But, like, you didn't really have to be an ox probably, but now if I feel like if I switch you back in front of them, they're gonna know that I didn't tell them the truth, and you really stay as an ox. I can tell you really don't want to be an ox right now, but just for a little while, just maybe until it gets dark, and then I'll change it. Right? I'll bring you out some drinks.
All right, there was also a Billy redemption for XP and another one for Dwyer.
Nice.
Nope, the
Thanks
one
to
for Dwyer's on cooldown.
oh,
It's fine. It's fine, Atlas. You know what? You know what? Sometimes it's the thought that counts, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
all right. So Rungus, as you enter, with Katarina following you, you walk in and you see Dwyer sitting there, talking with another gentleman, and they both are extremely drunk.
Oh, Fernando, you! Oh my God, Ron, get over here! Oh, this is Fernando. This is the guy I was telling you about. Just don't breathe in too deep. He's a little sensitive about it.
Are any of the pirates in the pub right now?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It is just those two.
Dwyer, yeah, I really appreciate you running off when I was trying to do the thing you asked me to do. That was really helpful, and I liked your note.
Hey, I wrote a note. Yeah.
And I see you've made a friend.
Oh, this guy. He's my neighbor. I live next to him.
And be drunk. Very good.
Hey, barkeep. Oh, there is none. I'll just get you a drink. Here you go, Rungus. Oh, you're gonna hand him a drink.
Great. Okay, I'm just gonna go take this outside real quick to Billy. That's why he's not coming in. Oh my God.
Wait, you're right. Where's Bill? Where's Billy? Is he killing my Jeffrey? No, 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 Jeffrey.
So I'm gonna go outside after I'm outside. I'm gonna give Billy the wait. Let me see if I have something to dump his booze in. Hang on.
You could probably find a bowl inside. It may
Well,
not
Can
be
you
the
get can you
cleanest.
get one of those can you get one of those hats where you put the beer up there and the tubes go into the mouth?
that would be amazing. Well, look around, see if anyone's looking. Is anyone looking right now?
No, but as you're looking around to see if anybody's looking, you step in a pile of ox poo.
Oh,
Thanks to Jen Washitashi.
great. I, I guess this is better than if you weren't an ox. Uh, at least Okay. Billy, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna yank it off, and just kind of try to shield him with my body since I'm big. Hopefully, no one sees. Yank off the yoke.
Oh man, that's much better.
Yes, sorry about
Yeah.
that. Here's your drink. Hopefully, no one sees that.
I'm gonna holler out the door. Yeah, that's not so much fun as it looks now, isn't it?
That's a negative.
Yeah, but two negatives make a positive, man. That's basic math.
Wipe my. I can wipe my boots on to get Billy's poop off.
There's a little
Sorry
tuft of
about
grass
that.
there.
It just kind of came out. I don't know what happened.
It's all right. Better than coming out uncontrollably in your regular clothes, I suppose. All right, let's go ahead and get. I'm exhausted. I need rest, and I need food and water, not booze as much as I like booze.
Oh, come on, Rungus. We've been, and then I'm just gonna pass out on the counter.
Is Fernando there? Anxious?
Fernando's there.
I am way too tired to deal with this. Can we just get a room and deal with it tomorrow?
I think you're looking at it, Billy. This place. I think we're just sleeping on the floor here tonight.
That sounds good.
And in the middle of my sleep, we're just gonna be like, oh, Fernando. Yeah.
Hey, whatever happened with the king and the mech?
They're supposed to be building that robot out there. I sent a message via the squirrel. They don't attack the city unexpectedly. Plan C would be a bad idea right now.
So as you are thinking this, Hermodin, you and Paragon are putting this thing together like you're playing with some kind of giant tinker toy, and you're more familiar with the mechanical aspects of this, less familiar with the electrical aspects of this, and I do believe that you have a glitch stored up.
I do.
So as you finally get this hulking mass of robot together, um, you you accidentally trigger something in it, and
Okay.
its guns start to go off, and it starts to spray off into the ruined city.
Now, I just want to ask real quick.
Yeah.
I do have a electronics basic, and I also do have weapons engineer.
Okay.
I don't know if either of those help, or
The weapons engineer
whichever,
might help you stop this
whatever
after it's already started.
shenanigans is about to happen. But let's go forward. I like it. Oh, 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 my beer! I spilled some. Oh no!
All right. Yeah, and as this thing starts going off, and you're trying to like fight with it to get it back in, into shut off mode, you also step in a pile of ox poo.
God, thank goodness my armor cleans itself. My armor does clean itself.
Good armor.
So, roll me a d20, for perception.
Oh boy. I just want to say I should probably get some sort of negative with this, just for the amount of alcohol I've intaked. But we'll see how it goes.
All right. So you, I don't perceive anything. However, Paragon notices that it's drawn the attention of several of the Haroon pirates, and kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, buddy, yeah, we're kind of drawing a lot of attention over here. Should probably should probably do something about that."
All right. Well, let's just leave this thing. Let's go. That's my greatest idea of the day. I'm just gonna pick things up and motion to go to another, I don't know, city entrance.
All right. So, taking your lead, Paragon will scoop you up and basically fly you at extremely fast speeds around to the other side of the city, since now we've drawn most of the attention to this side.
Well, there goes that magical robot.
Yeah. I also believe I just used a glitch, or a glitch was just used,
That is true.
and then I got another one.
That is true.
So I still have one glitch remaining.
You do.
Exciting.
All right. So now that you're on the other side of town, now what do you want to do?
Well, I'm a bit tired now. Let's just go into town. Right.
Looks like you also got another skill drop, courtesy of Atlas.
Oh, thank you, lords and ladies of fate, for you know, all the shenanigans.
We like that here.
All right. So what do you want to do? I'm sorry, I was reading the skill drop thing.
So you wanted to go in the city.
Okay.
I'd say let's make our way into town.
All right. You wander through the ashen streets quite a bit, and find your way quickly to the center of town, where most of the workers have now stopped and they're kind of gathering, peering across the sides of buildings over at the robot that's shooting all these rounds off. Um,
I'm gonna turn around for a moment, like, oh, look at those fireworks over there.
let's see. Nobody notices you at all. They're not paying any attention.
I'm I'm too short to be noticed.
And then
What can I say?
Paragon kind of reaches his arm down, taps you on the shoulder, and points to the pub. I think you guys owe me that drink.
Why pay for it? I'm gonna just pull out another mug and. I don't think I have another mug. Damn it! Do you have a mug?
Do I look like I carry around mugs?
Yes, you do. I
Damn.
saw how you drank that whiskey.
I'll have to work on that.
I'm gonna fill it up and say, "Let's go to the tavern anyway." They probably have fresher drinks in there anyway.
All right. As you go to fill up your mug, it starts to sputter, and all the smoke starts to come out of it, and uh, it just kind of pours out some ooze out of the end,
What?
and then stops.
What?
And that's your other glitch.
No! No! No!
Somehow I think that glitch hits harder than any other
Oh, you have
glitch.
no idea.
GG, lords and ladies, GG.
Yeah, right? That was a good one. I'm not liking these glitches as much anymore. No, I'm just kidding. To the tavern. I need to drink away this sadness.
All right. We got a one-liner.
For anyone who
Yep.
wants it.
We'll see who gets to it
So
first. It'll be a race.
you guys,
Race to the bottom.
Ermedin and Paragon walk in, and you see Dwyer passed out. Some guy you don't know sitting next to him, and Billy, Rungus, and Katerina sitting there.
I know you are, but what am I?
Oh,
And Rungus, you seem surprised to see him. However, you do hear gunfire
okay.
going off in the distance.
Good. I'm guessing that you're here, and the robot's what's making that noise.
What?
I want
The
to.
robot?
I want
I
to
don't
shoot off
care
and go.
about the robot. My
Please, please,
my
please.
suit's messed up.
Wow.
We have more important things right now. I need a drink.
I'm gonna grab one of the drinks from behind the bar and toss it over to Paragon and say, "Hey, we're even, I guess."
Yep.
Wow, really? You know, you could probably destroy that robot and just hurl it into the ocean, and that could be fun. I mean, don't you like to use powers for fun stuff? I mean, what do you do for? Is that what that's the problem? You have no fun ever anymore. That's the problem?
Maybe it is.
Somehow I feel personally attacked in my real life.
All right then. Well, so now we have a problem on our hands, and Dwyer's drunk, and we're all exhausted, and the city is being it's well, it doesn't sound like it's marching into town. What's going on, Ermedin? What did you do?
It sounds like it's firing guns.
It just started acting on its own. Now it will be fine. It will run out of power eventually.
It put itself together and started firing on its own?
No.
So goddamn, what kind of mech is this?
I put it together, and
Oh,
then it started firing on its own.
Oh,
oh.
It makes sense. Trust me. Here,
Yeah, I can see them being
have
two
some.
totally unrelated things.
I suspect that's probably drawing the attention of every pirate in the city, which means that they are not actually there to protect anybody. I hope that perhaps we should take watch for the sake of these people at the entrances to the city, because these pirates were the only ones that were supposed to actually protect these people, and now they're all over there dealing with that robot. If somebody with superpowers doesn't want to help,
Paragon looks around.
have an obligation to do something about this. Ermedin, you don't suppose you want to go fix your mistake?
You're right.
Okay.
I actually agree. I will defend this tavern with my life.
Oh, good. Okay.
You can guard the I'll guard the center of this tavern. I mean town.
Good king. I have no ability to stop this robot at all. I guess maybe it will run out of ammunition eventually in power. So as long as it's not marching into the city, I don't see it as being a particular danger to the city. But the Splugorth that could potentially raid this city at any time that the pirates are talking about, perhaps.
Slugorth.
Yeah, pirates said they were protecting this town from Splugorth raids.
You know who they are, Ermedin.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Can I get a refresher of what they are?
Splugorth are interdimensional slave traders. You wouldn't have seen what they look like themselves, but they have minions that they basically they go around to different dimensions and enslaving different planets. Um, they own Atlantis, and there's like an interdimensional market that they basically have there. They're pretty malicious uh, creatures,
That's right.
and they, part of their, their deal is they'll uh, They have what's called bio-wizardry, which is a type of magic that includes symbiotes and things like that to control and enhance their slaves.
Ah, like glow. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You mean gold?
Yeah. There's a hyphen somewhere in there. No, oh, those guys, they're they're the least of peasants that we should worry about. We could mop them up in an instant.
Right. Which is why we should defend the town. Maybe more than just the tavern. What do you think, Herman?
uh, uh, all right. I guess maybe maybe we should take some of the riches here and protect them while on the way. I'm just gonna start grabbing some bottles.
Okay.
Because my suit doesn't produce anymore. And then I'm just gonna I'll follow your lead.
All right. Well, why don't you go towards the entrance where your robot is out of control? I'll take the southern entrance. Katerina, maybe you could take the east entrance if there is one.
Sure.
And Billy, you want to take the west? That'll cover the town until this is under control. What do you think?
What's the worst that could happen? We burn the town down?
That's true. And then I'll just, gosh, I'm tired. All right.
Paragon kind of says, he takes double fisting glasses. Says, well, I think my job's done here. You guys have a good look. And he just kind of flies through the ceiling and flies away.
God,
Thank, thank. Sorry. Thank you. That was that was a perfect exit.
good riddance.
No, I like that guy.
Like,
Ah, what was his name again?
jerk. All right. I'm gonna head over to the west entrance and guard that until this is under control.
No, I'm the west entrance.
Oh, you're the west entrance. I got the south. Thanks. Ah, Rongus is so tired.
You gotta be careful. There would have been no one at the south entrance, man.
You're right. Gosh,
You gotta wake up, man.
where's Dwyer? Oh, right, he's drunk.
No, I don't want to get up. It's too early. Just go away.
Here.
Okay.
What? He's coming with me. I'm gonna grab him and throw him over my shoulder if I can.
I wanna get a little sick.
He vomits a little bit on your back.
I'm literally gonna have my guy laugh. He can't handle his own.
It's such a good day.
Where are we going, magic lizard carpet?
We're going south, Dwyer.
South. But there's nothing for us in the south. Just vampires.
Dwyer and head towards the south entrance.
I don't want to be a vampire, Daddy.
There was a 5,000 point redemption in chat.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Pulling up some information.
Spud, aren't those potatoes?
Spud?
You say
All
something
right.
about potatoes?
There's a bunch of potatoes in chat.
Potatoes.
Uh-oh, the cops have walked into Eric's house. No, he's in for it.
Jen Washitashi, according to Google, the origin of the word spud isn't known, first showing up in English around 1440, referring to a short dagger, possibly from the Dutch spid, the Old Norse spjot, or the Latin spad.
Did anybody redeem his one-liner, by the way?
I think I did in my drunken sleep stupor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I did hear his drunken sleep stupor as soon as as we walked in. He blurted it out.
All right. Okay. So, you guys walk to the south. When you guys get there, you kind of, I guess, set Dwyer down somewhere nearby.
Sit him down outside the gate with me.
Okay.
Next.
Rungus, Rungus, why are you blue?
Out of the corner of your eye, Dwyer, in the building that's partially burnt next to you, you can see a bottle, shiny bottle, sitting there that does not look broken.
Hmm. Is Rungus watching me right now, or is he keeping watch?
He's keeping watch, looking in the distance. I assume I don't see anything.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the bottle and go. I'm gonna go, Rungus. I gotta go make water.
What do you mean? You have to
I
water.
well, that's not really accurate. I've already made it. I need to get rid of it.
Urinate. Very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna like unzip, kind of pull down a little bit. I'm gonna look behind me to see if Rungus is looking. I'm gonna pour a little bit out of the bottle so it sounds like I'm peeing, and then I'm just gonna upend the rest of the bottle.
Yes, my man.
Courtesy of Jen
Motherfucker,
Washitashi.
yeah, I am. You know what? It figures.
He's trying to turn you into
Yeah,
his
man.
character.
Right. I'm gonna go. That was
What? Where did you get that bottle?
good. What? It's empty.
You drank it already?
I didn't drink
Probably
anything.
poisoned yourself.
Nope, I'm dry.
All right, sit down, Dwyer. Hurt yourself.
Oh, okay, okay. Wrong guess. Why are you so blue?
I was this color, Dwyer.
Always?
Yep, always blue. Yep.
You didn't get to choose?
No, no.
That's so sad, Rongus.
Blue. As far as I know. So, in case you're wondering, we are guarding this town now because our plan has backfired again.
Well, then Plan C.
No, Plan C was the one that backfired, actually.
Oh.
Actually, still
And
backfiring.
after 2,000 rounds, it finally stopped shooting. You can just hear the chamber going.
It wasn't firing backwards, so it was still firing forward.
I want to look at Rungus and go, why didn't he just pull out the battery?
That's a good question. Probably because it took everything in my power to get him to leave the tavern.
The tavern was warm. I don't like it out here, Rungus.
Well, it sounds like the gunfire stopped. So that's
Can
good.
can we go home?
Yeah, as soon as we see a pirate come back to this post.
Arr.
Everybody roll me a saving throw versus poison.
Oh no. Oh, I get +3.
Is that a D20?
That is a D20.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my god!
Oh man, no, Billy. No, Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, thank you, Atlas, for that little experience boost. It must be for my great role
You
playing
need a
today. I'll play it.
16 or higher.
Well, I got a 6.
Oof, yeah, but you rolled that nat 1 though. Mm,
But I had a bonus.
yeah.
All right.
Or
Who are we
something.
waiting on? Ermiden?
Me. I'm sorry. Where's my advanced dice roll thingamabobbers? There's my advanced dice roll thingamabobbers. Here comes my roll. Do 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 do.
Jen, I don't know if it's been done before. It should have been done before, and if it hasn't been done before, congratulations on being the first.
Or doing what?
That one has not been redeemed.
That has not been done before. I do not believe so. Slayer. Okay. So, you all, except for Slayer, everyone else starts to feel very.
Armageddon.
I'm sorry, yeah, Ermiden. Everyone else starts to feel tired very quickly, and you find reality kind of starting to warp a little. Dwyer's the first one out, almost immediately.
This is fun. We should do this again.
Yeah. And then and as you attempt to do anything, you start to feel very sluggish, and quickly your vision goes black as you pass out.
All of us?
Yep, except for Ermiden.
What? Wait. Guard darting that, man. You're
Ermiden,
crazy.
which gate were you watching?
I believe I was assigned the northern gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one was Katarina?
She's at the east.
All right, and Billy was west.
West.
Okay.
Eastwatch by the sea.
So the northern gate is very close to where this machine was. The robot was shooting its firearms off at.
Fix the shitter.
So once they kind of see what was going on, and after probably about, I'd say about 45 minutes or so, the guards start to come back, and in coming back, they see somebody that they don't recognize. So they come back with all weapons drawn. Hey, who are you?
I was in town. I was told to watch this gate until you guys come back. So it's back to the tavern with me.
Not so fast,
I'm
buddy.
glad you guys are safe.
Not so fast. You're
What?
coming with us
For what?
because we said so.
How many are there?
In this group, there is a lot because there was most of the guard that way. 13. So almost all of the guard went to go investigate this and came back at the same time.
Ooh, the decision I need to make right now.
And they're going to attempt to restrain you.
Yeah. Uh, as much as I'd love to chat, I've got better things to do. Bye. I'm gonna start running to Rungus.
Okay.
Rungus's gate.
They're going to attempt to tackle you.
Oh, they can try.
Let's see here. I said 13 of them, right? 12 of them will attempt to tackle you. All right. Well, with that being said, you do dodge a couple of them. One of them trips over another one. But three of them manage to drag you to the ground, kicking and screaming.
I guess there's no chance of. Yeah, if that's the case, there's no chance of doing any dodges or anything.
Not with that many guys. It'd be a little tough.
Okay. Well,
So they lead you.
Sometimes the lords and ladies of fate, the fate wins.
It's true. They drag you away from the city, oddly enough.
Okay.
Towards the outskirts of town, and there's a couple guys that kind of shuffle some debris around and open up this large trap door and kind of throw you in. Inside there is a girl who looks mostly human, but with like cat-like features, like ears and tail and stuff like that.
Good devil, it's a faunus.
Okay.
Ajit.
They cover the top back up and they leave, and then within the next, and she's unconscious as well, or at least seemingly unconscious. And within about 30 minutes or so, you hear the guards coming back, and they open up the top again, and the rest of your comrades are tossed inside.
Here's a quick question, though.
Yes.
In that 30 minutes, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty pissed because my mug just got dropped and emptied.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start trying to repair my arm?
Yes.
I know 30 minutes is a long time, but
if you get a good score, you can do it.
Settle me down right now. But I'll let you continue while I figure out all this.
Do your roll.
We're all still unconscious.
Yep.
Matt, when we come. Okay.
Well, let's see on the page. Our 90%.
90%. Yeah.
90%.
No good, because you still have their penalty, the one skill drop.
Even with that 4?
What's that?
Even with that 4?
Oh, you got a 4. I thought you said you got 90.
Yeah.
No, your skill was 90%. Okay, then yeah, even with the penalty, you're able to repair that. You're actually able to repair it pretty quick, so you can actually enjoy a couple glasses before everybody gets tossed in there on top of you.
And I'm gonna go up to the other person in the meantime. Hey, you alive still? And I'm gonna kick him lightly.
She slowly starts to struggle awake. Says, "Yeah, there's no need to be rude about it."
My bad. It's been a rough day for me.
You're telling me.
What's your name?
Actually, at this point, I'm actually going to stop for the evening.
Oh.
This is where we're going to introduce our new player next week. And I don't want to do too much of that for her. So.
Excellent.
Fresh meat.
Yeah.
Someone take a cup and bang it across the metal bars.
All right. So, let's see. Not a lot of experience in the way of skill checks this time around.
Now, this is a heavy RP episode.
Yeah, this is
I got my first XP redeemed. I
Yeah,
thank you very
now
much.
all you need to do is get like 10 more of them to balance out the drops
The
that you've
ones that,
had
yeah.
in the past couple of weeks.
Who needs XP anyway? Not when you have armor that can create its own alcohol. It's more fun playing that way.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And then a little while later, some of the 1920s rat people get tossed in. Hey, what the hell is this place?
Say 1920s, like from the 20s.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. They're all wearing like Newsies gear.
Are they going to do a number?
we can never seem to get back to where we're supposed to be from.
Yeah,
It's
we
getting
were on a
really
pub.
annoying.
We were on a pub crawl, and we ended up in some temple, and now we're here.
You guys look familiar. It's like I've seen you in some sort of sewer city before. Or at least your race.
Sewer City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
they
that kind of dirty
actually
people.
they actually come from a world where rats are like the people, and people are little tiny rodents.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yes.
Huh.
There was a time in my adventures where I ran into a city of these people in the sewers, and they were taken over by Nazis. Yes,
Yep.
Nazis.
I'm watching Agents of Shield, and it's always freaking Hydra. It's always Nazis.
Yeah, right.
It was
One
it was
person
an
even
alternate
said,
dimension
yeah.
that
Somebody
the
even was like,
Nazis
yeah,
won,
Nazi dimension.
and it was like Nazi rifts, but they were learning how to work the rifts because they
Yep.
were into that occult type stuff, and they got
Mm-hmm.
trapped in this other dimension where this
Mhm.
civilization of rat people lived. So they like enslaved them and used them for labor on these magic stones so that they could find their way back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep. That's like everyone's biggest problem with Captain America was laser Nazis, and I'm like, that's really not that far of a stretch, really. It's what they were trying to do. They wanted space lasers
so Billy and Rungus take 200 experience points.
and
Nice.
shove them up your butt.
Dwyer 250
Yeah.
and Ermiden 225.
Oh.
Was the extra 50 for the idea to sell me into slavery?
Just for excellent role playing in general. I felt like everybody did a good job with, all the situations that we had this round or this episode.
It was definitely a good episode. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Yeah, it was
Thank you
fun.
for having such a great campaign for us.
Yep.
I'll thank the lords and ladies of fate for adding and subtracting to that.
Oh yeah, of course, the lords and ladies of fate. We always love your participations.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Yeah.
Ain't your friend, pal.
All right. So, any announcements for upcoming stuff? I know I just kind
um,
of revealed that we're gonna have our new player next week.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Um,
just your normal everyday announcements. Tune in next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Adenia campaign in Dungeons and Dragons, and definitely tune back in next week on Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time to find out who our new player is, what kind of character they are, and why is Rungus just a blithering drunk.
Blithering drunk.
Shh, shh. You were the one who drank.
you're the drunk one, not me.
I'm completely fine. I'm making all the sense.
And they call my
Um,
character drunk.
do we have any potential for tabletop stuff this weekend? I know we talk about it every weekend, but we never actually do it.
Yeah.
Right. I do work on Saturday, so if we do something, it would either have to be late Saturday night or before too late tomorrow. So like sometime between 8 and 11. Um, Same thing with
I'm
Saturday as well.
I think I'm pretty free this weekend, so
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to check.
Okay.
We'll figure out
Well,
what day works the best for the majority of us, and I got a couple games.
notifications will go out.
I got a couple of games on deck for us.
Oh boy,
I like it. I
you
like it.
always have good games over there.
Yep. I'm thinking we're gonna do Betrayal on the House on the Hill. If we get enough people, if we get 5 people, it's the sweet spot. I want 5 people for that game. If we get less than that, we'll just do whatever we do. Yeah.
You got
Mm-hmm.
you got the expansion for that one?
I do.
Yay!
It's just a
All
little
right.
tease. A little tease.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pick a raid. A raid. A raid.
I did the same joke yesterday.
For reference to the joke, but I guess when we laugh, it becomes the joke.
Yeah. And
Well, it could be fun to raid Jason Mewes, who's playing Fortnite, but I think I'd rather pick somebody in category.
how many people does Jason Mewes have watching?
About 149 at a time.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy, but I hate Fortnite, so I don't particularly
I'm right there with you, dude.
care to
I would
watch.
I would rather pay $70 for a fucking game that actually is a fun game to play than play anything like that for free.
I played it for a few minutes. I played like 4 rounds and won 3 of them, and I was like, "What is this game?"
It's nerfed. It's nerfed to make people like you feel good about it so that you'll want to play it.
Yeah.
It's made for 10-year-olds who don't have jobs and don't have a steady source of income. You download the game for free. It was great ago when that's all my son wanted to play because didn't have to spend any money on any video games. He wanted the V-Bucks though. They always want the V-Bucks
To get the skins.
and the dances.
Wow.
Hmm.
And I think I spent some money on some skins for my Xbox avatar, Xbox 360 avatar back in the day that I regret now.
I paid for goddamn horse armor for my fucking horse in Oblivion. So yeah,
Hey, that horse survived though.
that
Down
horse looked majestic as fuck.
down the mountain, survived.
You know what? Up that same mountain. Atlas,
All
I'm
right, here we go.
sorry. I'm sorry that you are offended. I did not mean to offend. Um, I don't let me disparage something you like because I don't like it. I'm just expressing my hatred for it.
Everybody has different things they like and don't like.
Sure, you
Oh,
can't.
who are we rating here? Red Scar Gaming. We're rating with them, guys. Remember, you represent the lords and ladies of fate when you go out on these raids, so make sure that you spam those emotes. Show them what they're missing.
And vote for what we support.
Do the damn
Yeah,
thing.
do it. Do it now.
All right,
Do it.
bye everybody.
Bye.
Adios.